Hi everybody, let me just find myself on YouTube if I can. We're running slightly possibly behind today because Mr. F has been doing his video on how to use PNG files. Remember yesterday I used the PNG file, the rows from Lorna's PNG kit, and a few of you wanted me. How to start a live. Just sneeze. Excuse me, sorry about that. Something's obviously just got on my nose. Who could that be? Oh, I mean, what could that be?
Me.
Right. Okay, so we are back again with our January daily. Today is the 16th of January, Saturday the 16th, 2021. I had to think about that there. 2021. So if you're lost or you're watching this some years hence, it is January 16th, 2021. And you're very welcome, you time travellers. We have been following this prompt sheet, and every day we choose a prompt from it, and then we make a page in our book or file or whatever it is that you're using. And today I have chosen, because it's quite snowy and it is quite wintry, I have chosen winter theme, because I don't want January to get away in it to get to like almost spring and then we have to go back and do winter theme. So we'll do that today. 16th. There we are. This corner's getting used up. Still loads more though. Still plenty more to go at. So let's have a look. See what I've had to think about today. Let's get Mr. Green out first. Here he is. This is a book that I chose. I had it to hand. Here in the UK, we've had lockdown or semi-lockdown for quite a long time. And so charity shops, etc. haven't been open, which is our usual place to find books that I want to alter or whatever. But we actually had this already. And I think it was bought originally because it was the technical drawing textbook that Mr. F used when he was at school. But after a little bit of gentle persuasion, I got him to see that it would be, much better as an altered book. So anyway, that's the book we're using, and we've been going through it every day, making pages in it. I mean, look, we're really getting through now. That's my favourite spread. I love the pretty. And we did the sewing day before yesterday. Some of you have done some fantastic work on that. This, just for people that don't know, is all paper. I know it looks like fabric, but it's just paper. And then yesterday we did this one, which was vellum. And I used the vellum to make a little envelope, and I put inside the envelope all sorts of fussy cuts that I thought people in the future might like to get out of the envelope and decorate their journal with. That's the date, the 15th. These are the PNGs that we're talking about. Lorna has a kit, I think it's called Rose Garden, and it's all rose PNGs. She has other PNG kits as well. And some of you asked, what are they? How can I use them? So, as I say, Mr. F's put together a really short introduction into using PNGs, which will go up. YouTube like to process things forever in a day. So as soon as I finish this live, we'll start to process that. So it'll be up sometime this evening or this afternoon for you guys in the States. You all right?
Yes, just going to say, be gentle with me because I haven't had to speak to anybody for about 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's true, actually.
I've forgotten how to speak coherently.
Yeah. But, it definitely does get the basics across. And then next week you'll go on to different effects that you can get with the PNGs, etc. So that was yesterday's page anyway. And today is winter theme, as I've just said. And so I've printed out a background Some of you may be familiar with these backgrounds. I did use them before. Oh, that's not very clever, is it? It's not wide enough. Could you print me out another one, please?
Of what?
Of this. It's not, for some reason, it's not big enough.
It's not big enough.
No.
Story of my life.
I'm just wondering if I could get away with using one of these, actually. That one, in fact, would do the job. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. Yeah, I thought I'd printed that out the right size, but obviously I haven't, so.
Is it still on here, do you think?
I've got it. I've got one that'll do nicely.
Got one?
Yeah.
All right.
So let's see if I can measure this properly. This is a bit of a false start, really, because I've already put glitter on this. But that's okay. I'm not going to worry about that too much. Those of you that watch the channel all the time, you'll have seen me put the glitter on there, so you know what I was up to. So I'm just marking this. I don't quite know how I got it so wrong from the printer, but you know, you do sometimes, don't you? I want a little. I'm going to cut that first. Cut the marks that I've made first. I'm just going to end up confused, and heaven knows it doesn't take much. So I've got all my blue Christmas theme dumped out on my desk. All of it. And there's masses. And I did order some more stuff, and I'm still waiting for it, and I ordered it about the 2nd of January. Only from this country, so I don't quite know why it's taking so long. I don't need those. And I want the trees in. So yeah, that's okay. So let's just mark that. And cut that off, and then hopefully we should have the right size for a book. Oh, need to move that up a bit. I'm off the page. Right, let's have a look now and see what's what. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice on there. I have designs of something to put over here, so it's just this side really that I need decorated. And all I did was print out the snowy scene, and then I used some stickles in silver, and I just put it over it and brushed it with a paintbrush to thin it out to get that really twinkly glittery effect, which worked very well. Right, so I just want to ink around there. Ooh, sorry, I just clattered the microphone. I'm really sorry. Hope it didn't deafen you. So just go around the edge and ink up the edge. Doesn't matter so much really about this edge, but I'm going to do it anyway just in case it becomes visible due to bad cutting or some such. I'm just going over that again because it's not very dark. I'm using Tim Holtz Distress Ink in Faded Jeans. Might as well carry on. Right, there we are. I think that's inked sufficiently for my needs. It's a bit messy now, but never mind. Those chopping boards that I use, they're brilliant. They just wash off. Anything that you put on them just washes off. So I want to stick this onto here. And I'm going to do that, and then we'll have roll call while this is just sticking down a bit.
Terry.
Hiya, Terry.
Bernice.
Hello, Bernice.
Janya.
Hiya, Janya.
Ros.
Hi, Ros.
Jean.
Hi, Jean.
Carol.
Hiya, Carol.
Kyung.
Hi, Kyung.
Kathleen, this is just going.
Oh, hello, goodbye, Kathleen.
Shaz.
Hi, Shaz.
Sharon.
Hiya, Sharon.
Connie.
Hi, Connie.
Flo.
Hello, Flo.
Vicky.
Hello, Vicky.
Jen and Mike.
Hello, Jen and Mike.
Tony.
Hello, Tony.
Connie.
Hiya, Connie.
Megan.
Hello, Megan.
Violet.
Hello, Violet.
Linda.
Hello, Linda.
Susan.
Susan, hello.
Esther.
Hello, Esther.
Nancy.
Hiya, Nancy.
Cynthia.
Hello, Cynthia.
Leslie.
Hello, Leslie. Haven't seen you for a while.
Amanda.
Hello, Amanda.
Mabel.
Hiya, Mabel.
Lovely.
Hello, lovely. I was just thinking about you this morning. Isn't that strange?
Sarah Gilchrist.
Hiya, Sarah.
I believe that's it. If I've missed you, shout out.
Well, what a nice turnout for this snowy Saturday afternoon. Thank you all very much for choosing to hang out with me.
And Lovely says she's Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
Yes.
Oh, I might call you just Lovely forevermore, because it's such a lovely name. Mind you, Jacqueline's a nice name. So I'm just sticking this down.
Jenny says hello, Bob.
Yeah. Right, so that's down on the page. Excellent, good start. Now then, what I have done is, I don't know where it is now. Oh, here he is. I have fussy cut out this stag, as you can see. Now, the idea being that once you get the hang of PNGs, you will see that fussy cutting could be a thing of the past. But I really wanted this one separate because I want to emboss him. And he's going to go there on a pocket. Okay? So, I need some paper to catch the embossing powder. I did have a bit of an accident when I was fussy cutting out his antlers, and I did actually cut straight through there, but I've put the world's tiniest bit of masking tape on the back, and I don't think you can see it. I think we'll be all right. So I just want this to catch the embossing powder.
It's only like a fingernail.
Yeah, but imagine if you got that ripped off, how sore that would be. So the poor little fella it probably hurt him when I ripped his antler off.
Yeah, they're always butting heads, aren't they?
Yeah. Anyway, what I want to do, I've got two different embossing powders out. I've got silver and I've got clear. Now I want to do the antlers in silver because I think they'll look stunning in silver, and then the rest of his body in clear because I like the marking that's on it already. So yeah, what do I need? I need my heat gun. I need my paper. I wonder where my tweezers went. They could have gone anywhere, you know. I haven't seen them for some time. And like I say, I've just completely covered this table. Could you reach the scissors that are on the tweezers that are on the Lazy Susan, please? Right, so I have got my Distress Embossing Dabber. Thanks, my love. And I think it's perfect for this job. You can't really use a stamp so much because, well, maybe you could, but I'm going to use my dabber. That's what it's called, Distress Embossing Dabber. Right, I'm just going to go off a little bit just in case there was a colour on there, which there sometimes is. I'm just going to cover these antlers with the embossing stuff. Glue, whatever it is, I don't know what it is. Glue, I suppose. it would have been a good time for sticky embossing powder if it actually worked. But I'm not going near that stuff ever again. Well, I might once I've forgotten the trauma. Right, so I think we're okay there. And I'm going to put silver over that. Let's just make sure we've got it. Yeah, I'm just going to get a little paintbrush and brush that off the top of his head and his ear, because I don't want it there. Okay, I think we're good. So I'll just lay him to one side. Oh, no, I might have missed a little bit up there. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to lay him to one side, put all this away before I spill it, because you know that's just like something I would do. There we go. I'm just going to hold his body with the tweezers, fold that over, and let's see if we can emboss his antlers. It's warming this up for a sec. Oh, it's going, it's going, it's going, it's going. Wow, that went rather better than I thought. Ooh, you've got to see this. Look. How fancy pants is that? Oh, I like that. Right, so I'm going to clear emboss his body. Just get the clear open. These embossing powders that I'm using are Craft's Paper Mania. I have had them for a long time. A long time. I think they came in a job lot from an auction at some stage. And when I got them, I didn't even know what they were. Didn't know what you did with them. So they hung around in a drawer for a long time, waiting for me to discover exactly what you did with embossing powders. I'm still not the world's best, don't get me wrong. But I try. Might need to go over this twice, it looks slightly patchy. Let's put the embossing stuff on. Ooh, that was a big lump. Let's have a look. Oh, no, that looks all right to me. It's very nice. I wasn't expecting this to go very well, if I'm honest with you. After the last embossing powder debacle, I thought this might go horribly wrong. Just going to put the lid on that. Right, so let's get hold of this. Put the heat gun on so it's warming up. Hey, he's alive! So it's starting to go. I think that's it. I can't hold it any longer. It was just in the wrong place for the heat. But no, that's it, I think. Yeah. Can you see that, guys? He's really, really shiny. And look at his antlers. Nice, isn't it? I think you could say that's succeeded.
Staggering?
Staggering indeed. Staggering. Right, so I can put these to one side. I like him, he looks smashing there. And let's get Mr. Green back out again. Now then, the idea kind of is to make a pocket, not with this paper, but there for the stag to be on.
Sharon's asking what colour is on his body.
Originally printed.
Oh,
It's clear embossing powder. This is clear that I've put here. Clear. And this antler business is in silver. But the colour itself, that was on the image. I didn't colour it, just embossed it. Right, now somewhere in this load I've got some, blue card. Don't think that piece is going to be quite wide enough for our stag. Have you cooled down yet, mate? Oh yeah, it is though. It is wide enough. But he needs to be standing, yeah, even so. Is that wide enough? Well, I wouldn't get much decoration down it, would I? So it could be potentially quite a short live. It might be anyway. It might just work out that that's what happens. It's just a short live. But, you know, let's not say that yet. I'd quite like the pocket to come over quite a bit towards these trees. So I'd quite like it about there, I would say. And that means it needs to be cut there. Now, question is, do I want to put a gusset in it? Yeah, I think I will put a gusset in it, which then means that I don't want the top folded over, it's card, it's fine. But I need to add 1/2 inch on there, and I need to add 1 inch overall on there for 2 1/2-inch turnovers. Not your apple variety. So let's do the scoring. So I've got that there. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. I think I need to cut it first. Yeah, I need to cut it. I need to see what I'm doing. So I need to add 1/2 inch onto this mark. That's what I'm doing. Well, that's what I think I'm doing. So let's get that square along there. Let's presume the card is straight. There we go. And then along here I need to add 1 inch because I'm going to fold over 2 1/2-inch gussets. So that was the line that I marked, and I've added on 1 inch to it so I can fold over 1/2 inch on each side. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing, guys. Right. So let's go 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch, and I'm not folding anything over on the top, so I don't need to score the 1/2 inch there. So then you just cut your corner. Don't cut it straight across, it won't work if you do that. Cut in at a relatively shallow angle right into that cross, and then out again so you've got that sort of shape. And then we'll fold our score lines. So by giving it a gusset, we're allowing more space in the pocket for things that you want to put in. You might want to put anything in there. We might at some stage have a take 5. I'm pretty sure we did a winter theme take 5. At some stage I seem to remember doing that. So I'm just cutting off the corners of that because otherwise when you fold it over you can see them and they can look a little bit clumpy. So I'm just taking those corners off. Now I'm just going to trial this here, see if it's what we want. So that fits nicely on there. And Mr. Stag is going to go on there. I quite like the simplicity actually of Mr. Stag just on there, you know. But I am going to put something along here, of course. Right, so before I stick this down, it's easier to work on it before you stick it down really. And I have got all sorts of things. You won't believe all the things I've got. I've got holographic snowflakes, I've got blue stars, I've got this, pearls on a string, I've got these stick-on dome things, white organza ribbon, I've got these snowflakes. I told you, didn't I? I got a ridiculous amount of stuff just for this. I have, however, got some white gauze here. I wonder if Mr. Doodah Stag would look nice behind, in front of some white gauze. Let's just pull this out and have a little investigation of what we think. This is how it comes as the bandage. I haven't dyed this in any way. I quite like that actually. I'm wondering if we should just dye a little bit of it. I think so. We'll dye it quite a pale blue. Because I know that it was bought as a bandage. When it's white, it just looks like a bandage to me. So I'm just going to dye a little bit of it. I'll show you how to do that. It's easily McPeasly. I have shown you this before, but just in case you didn't know or you want to know. So stretch it out so you've only got one layer and this bandage goes on and on. Mr. F's looking forlornly for somewhere to put my coffee. Thanks so... Oh, it's on a zip. That's it. Thanks so much, my love. That's just dandy. Just what's needed.
You're welcome, my sweetheart.
Thank you. So yeah, stretch it out until you've just got the one layer, excuse me. And I don't need much. I can't foresee me using blue too much in the future, or immediate future at any rate. So let's just cut that bit off there and that'll be fine. There we go.
Denise wants to know, when you do the gusset, does the bottom go on top of the sides or the other way round?
Well, that is a very contentious issue, actually. I believe that it should go on top like that. So it's pushed away from the paper. So when you put something in, it slides in there easily. If you do it the other way, it holds it down towards the paper. So when you put something in, it bangs against it. So I think the best way is to put your sides in first and then your bottom on top of that, if that makes sense, Bernice. It's a good question. A very good question. I'll just move the stag. Get my glass board out. Now then, I'm going to use the Tim Holtz Faded Jeans because that's what I've used already on this page. It's only a little bit there, so it won't take much. So you just take the top off your ink and you smoosh it onto your board. Make sure it's an appropriate board. I'm using a glass board here, as you can see. Let's get a bit of ink out. That's loads. And you can wet your you can wet this first if you want to. Sometimes makes it blend more easily. And how much water you add really decides how deep the colour will be. So I'm just going to put that in there, smoosh it all up around in there. Smoosh, smoosh. And I'm just going to wrinkle it in my hands, try and get that colour all over. I might have to do some more. It's just there's bits that haven't got any colour on. But it's damp now, so let's just do a little bit more. That's probably enough. See if we can catch the bits that haven't got any colour on them. You can take your time with this at home. Don't have to go quite so quickly. And there we are. That's about it, really. There is no more secrets to it. It's simple as that. So I'm just going to start it off to dry, and I'll give it to Mr. F to put on the radiator. See if we can get it dry fairly quickly. I mean, it's gauze, you know what I mean? It's not going to take forever to dry. I'll have a mouthful of my coffee and see what you're saying. No, I'm not returning to the winter journal.
You're not? I thought we were doing that after January.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Bernice was saying because she's got hers in the box ready to go.
Oh, right. Oh,
There's people
blimey.
waiting on you.
Oh, I'll have to do it then.
And I said we'd be returning to it after January.
Okay. Fair enough.
Wrong, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I just had sort of sacked it off in my mind. But yeah, if people are doing it, then could I ask you, please, could you just, it's pretty dry actually, just stick it on the radiator for a minute or two. Put my glass board away while we try and work out what else we're going to put here. Well, I quite like the idea of these pearls on a string. I mean, we've done it already. I know we have, but they're pretty nice, aren't they? And they're white. Look nice. And I was just wondering if we put ribbon behind them, would that look nice? This is quite a bright blue. Whoops. Let's just have a look and see. Well, I do like that look. The only problem is I think it's making this look a bit washed out. Although with the stag on, it looks all right. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I like that. So,
Carmen says hi.
Hi, Carmen. Yeah, I'm glad that you got on as well, Carmen. I think you've been trying for a while. Right, what am I going to stick this down with? Shall I stick it down with double-sided?
Says she had to join on a laptop, not an iPad.
Oh, that's interesting to know. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm just going to stick it down with double-sided, and I don't think it's going to take very much. So I'm just going to put one piece down, kind of where the middle of the ribbon's going to go. I'll just bring it over the top a little bit. There we go, and just fold that over. Just so we can bring the ribbon over so the ribbon isn't stopping exactly at the end of the pocket, because sometimes I think that makes it a bit vulnerable. So burnish that down.
Carmen says she's never done any talking on these things, so she feels like a really fancy pants.
Get you, Carmen, and your fancy pants. Right, so let's just drop this on there. Like that. And you will see the double-sided through it, but I'm hoping that when we get the pearls on a string on it, will be all right. That's my hope. So I'm just going to cut that off and even that little bit there. Well, I'm sure the ladies will look after you, Carmen. A very nice bunch, and Mike, who's not a lady, but still very nice. So I'm going to wind this up and put a pin in it because I'm so sick of my ribbon drawer looking, untidy. Let's leave it at that, untidy. Okay, so we've got that there. Let's just check on the stag that he's going to fit. Yeah, you might go over that ribbon a bit, but I like that. So let's put our pearls on a string on. So I'm gonna have to use glue for these, but I'm going to be guided by that bit of double-sided. I wonder if I put my E6000 away. Oh, I did, thank goodness, because I'd never find it on here. So I'm using E6000 to the uninitiated. It's kind of a glue for more awkward things. It's good for acetate and stuff like that. Not strictly necessary. I'm sure you can get away with other glues. There we go. I don't know which way to start. I'll start this way. So I'm just going to start at the top, hold it down, and follow that string of, that bead of glue down there. Now E6000 doesn't grab instantly, so don't worry, you've got time to shuffle your pearls around. I'm just going to have to bring that up a little bit because I've got one hanging off the end here. There we go, I think that's okay. So let's have a look. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Maybe could go in a little bit there. So I'm going to cut that off there, and then I'm going to press them down. Just check. Yeah, you see, they want to go where they want to go, which may not necessarily be where I want them to go. That's fine, I think, like that. Yeah. Okay, so they'll take just a second or two to tack up and to stick. So I think the next thing probably is the gauze. So we can put that on, we can put the stag on, and then we can see what else we need around him. So do you think that you could pass me the gauze, Mr. F?
I'll put it out to dry.
I'm thinking it'll be dry by now. Mr. F's looking something up on the internet. I don't know what it is. Look at that blue. I mean, look at that. That was white gauze a second ago. Well, not more than a second. But look at it now. It's blue. And you can do that with any of your ink colours. And you can vary the darkness and the hue of them. Well, the darkness certainly by using more ink, more water, whatever. And you can mix them. If you want a green, mix blue and fossilised amber or something, and you'll get an interesting green. I've no idea what shade, but you would get a green. You could mix sort of, I don't know, candied apple and faded jeans, see if you get a purple. Well, it's your lobster. So you never need to be without this sort of thing. That's what I'm saying, really, is the bottom line. So I just want to, I don't like it when it's all wrapped up at the edges. So I'm just going to pull that out. And let's try this on it. Yeah, that's going to have to come over there a bit, but that's fine. I'm all right with that. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to kind of loosely cut around it, because we can always put, pull it more into shape. Do not cut the stag's ear off. So bearing in mind today's theme is winter theme, you can do anything you like. This is just merely a suggestion. That's all it is. It's just a suggestion. You can do whatsoever you want with your, you could, I don't know, does winter theme extend into Christmas? On this occasion, I'm going to say no. I think it is literally winter. Right, I'm going to cut a bit of this off and have it behind him. I could probably pull a bit of it off, actually. It pulls into some lovely shapes when you pull it. It ceases being that sort of square sort of gauze. Yeah, I think when I put it on, I'll wrinkle it up. Yeah, right, that's the next job. Stick the gauze on and wrinkle it up. So it doesn't need very much glue at all. And I'm just going to spread that out a little bit. Put the gauze on and kind of, as I say, just sort of wrinkle it a little bit into the glue that's there. Like that. Very nice. Another little bit there, perhaps. It's a teeny tiny bit, but enough. Right, okay, so we've got that. Making progress. Right, it's probably time to stick him on. I think he'd look magnificent there. Question is, do we want anything else behind him? Because once he's stuck, he's stuck. So let's just have a root around what I've got. I've got that stuff, which I've shown you before. I don't even know what it is. Speciality backing sheets. Splatter mesh, glitter mesh, dandelion weave, snow paper, sparkle paper. I don't know which of those this is, but it's some sort of... Can you see it? It's very, very shiny. It's pretty. And I don't know if that would help or hinder our cause, really. Yeah, I think it might help. I don't want it square looking though, because that's not right. There's just the sort of bits of glitter on it, etc., that catch the light and just make it look pretty. Yeah, like that. So, quite how does one stick that on there? Good question. Do I wait until I stick the stag on, because he'll be full of glue and I can press down through? I think so. Right, so let's get this stag stuck on. I'll use this, which is Collall. I see Collall do all sorts of glues, fabric glue and dimensional glue and all sorts of stuff. This is the Commoner Garden All-Purpose. and it's in a Sugar Bell bottle that was so kindly gifted to me by Tony Vince. Thank you, Tony, once again. It's brilliant once you kind of get the hang of it. To begin with, my first outing was a bit hit and miss. It's a bit heavy-handed. But really, all you need to do is just let gravity take its toll.
Squeezing it like you're milking a cow.
I was. So there we go. That's him on there. Whew. Yeah, he looks nice, doesn't he? Let's just get a wet wipe, a dry wet wipe, and I'm just going to stick him down like he's never going to move again.
Johnny says you're much better on a big screen.
Oh, really, Johnny? I can't imagine that for a moment, but thank you. Right, okay, so there we are. We have our stag stuck down. He's quite glittery, can you see him? Quite effective. And I like these pearls down here, but I do think that we ought to say something about the winter kind of aspect of it all. I did have some words here. Yeah, I do. Magic of winter. I like that. So I am actually going to put it on the pocket. But I'm going to put some of this silver stuff, ribbon, adhesive, washi. I've no idea really what it is. It's obviously been second hand and it's lost its lid. It's flipped its lid somewhere. So I'm thinking I'll stick that onto there and then stick that onto the card. Yeah. Just going to cut the end of that off because I can see a cat's hair in it. Oh, Shady's been doing a bit of crafting. He often likes to come and lie down round about my desk, to be honest. Oh, I might just ink round that first before I get carried away with myself. Let's make it stand out a little bit. I think these words might be from Lorna, actually, her Winter's Magic kit that she did. I'm just gonna take a bit of this off and make my life easier. Put it down, stick this on. Well, we've got an exciting afternoon planned after this. We're going to bath the dog. Doesn't get much more exciting than that. Actually, he's a really good boy. He doesn't create too much. And when it's all over, he's like, so somebody's put a rocket up his bum. He's so fast, he goes whizzing everywhere really, really quickly. I don't know quite what the idea of that is, but it's very funny to watch. When it's summertime, he goes out the garden and he just goes tearing around the garden, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's mad.
Which is one of the reasons he fits in, of course.
In here, yeah, because he's mad. Yeah, definitely. So
you're not when you come, you are when you leave.
I'm going to stick that there, and I think that'll look quite nice. It still has quite a bit of adhesive on it, but I'm not for trusting it, really.
Jen's wanted to know when they get to see Shady.
Oh, he's a right grumpy
I don't
old.
know where he is.
He's probably upstairs.
Oh, I'm waking. Sounds like fun.
Just going to bring that a little bit this way, so it's not on the ribbon. Okay. Oh, that's anything but straight. That's better. It's funny when you're looking at it from this angle that I'm working on it, the angles sometimes get a bit wonky and you just have to hold it up sometimes, see what's what. Oh, I think we've got Shady about to make an appearance. Have a look at the whole family. There he is. Shady. Shades. I can't see his face there.
I know. You can never see him because he's black.
What's up, Shades? You're upside down. Oh, don't let him fall on here.
There he is.
There he is. Yay! Put me down, Father. What you doing, eh?
What are you waiting for?
Right, so back to the mundanity of journaling. It's not mundane, but it's not as exciting as a cat upside down. So let's get Mr. Green back in on the action. So this pocket's going to go there. It's looking quite nice. But now it's made this side look a little bit dull by comparison. So I'm going to stick the pocket down and then we're going to work on this side just a little bit, just to bring it to life a little bit more. Right, there we go. Let's get that on the edge. There, like that. Lovely. That's a very nice pocket, may I say. Well, I may.
Marcella's saying, what does the sentiment say?
It says magic of winter. I know, maybe you are a little bit far away. It's quite hard because
Your book's full?
my book's getting fuller. I'm just going to put clips on this just to encourage it to not spring off. Maybe when you're doing it, you want to put some double-sided on as well. This will be fine though. It's collall, it will work. I'm just going to clip it until such times as it does work. These clips are very, very handy. If you ever see anything like them, grab them because they're really great. Ours came from the pound shop, of course, because we are frugal. Right, so there we are. That'll stick down there and that'll be fine. So what else shall we put on this page? Good question. I'm just looking through my things, and I keep coming back to these really big blue snowflakes. I really like those. The trees are glittered, so we don't need to worry too much about them. They aren't showing up to you as they are. They're a really dark shiny blue. So I could put those on. I do have, however, these small blue stars. Of course I do. Let me just pick that bit of glue off because the stars are sticking to it. Oops. So I could put some of these around. I quite like, I'm finding it really difficult to pick these up. I quite like those. Now, do I like them in conjunction? I don't want that at the top of the tree. Do I like them in conjunction with the other blue or on its own? That's the question, isn't it? That is a good question. I've also got these holographic ones. I'm not short of the odd snow thing. Flake is the word I'm looking for. And these are sort of white and some are holographic. So I have my choices. I think that probably is my entire choice really. you know, short of going on to lace and stuff like that. So what do you think, guys? The dark blue only, the little and the big, the white only? What do you think? Let me know what you think while I kick back and enjoy my coffee. Oh, what's happened to Shaz?
She lost one of the cats, I think, yesterday.
Oh dear. Oh, that's so awful. People just don't realise the pain that it is when you lose a pet. Yeah. Oh well, never mind. Look, can you answer me, please? Just white, just the large blue, all of them, just the small blue, a mixture, but tell me which mixture of. Just take off the large flakes, exactly where it's placed. I like this. White.
Jean says both. Linda says I like the white. Jean says all. Janya says big only.
Oh.
Lee says just take off the large flakes.
Right,
Marcel says white. So basically it's up to you.
I'm going to take off the large flakes. I think they're just a bit too large, actually. I quite like the blue and I quite like the white. So I might go that way.
Is that pink, is it? One of them?
It's holographic.
Oh, it's holographic. It's
yeah.
just coming across as pink.
Yeah, no, it's just holographic. So I might add another white holographic jobby. Actually, I might turn it so it's the white side up. I think I prefer the white.
I do.
Yeah.
Just pink it's coming across as pink.
Yeah.
Odd.
I think I prefer just that white and the odd little few. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't see what's wrong with that, actually. Don't want too much over there. And as I say, the trees are already glittered, so it's not like it's got nothing. So let's glue those on. This is a bit of double-handed E6000 work. So I'm going to pick my star up if I can. No, can't. Bit of glue. Pick it up and put it on.
Pencil version might pick it up.
I don't know where that is. Do you know where that is?
No.
Oh. Can you feel the concentration, people? I'm really concentrating. Oh, it's working now. I think you've just got to be a bit sort of forceful with it. Right, I think that's sufficient to say that, you know, it hasn't been left unadorned.
Shan says I forget what that tool's called.
It's called a katana, actually. K-A-T, turn it the wrong way.
That's it.
K-A-T-A-N-A. But I'm sure if you looked for gem pickup tool, you'd find one, because I think we paid quite expensive for this. I'm sure there are loads of others around. So that E6000, when it grabs, it will really grab and they won't move at all. They'll be fine. I'm just having a look at it to see what it looks like. I don't think it needs anything more than that. If you imagine, I mean, this is a pocket, so it will have something going in there. So let's just take those off so we can admire our handiwork and have a look and see what we have achieved today. So we used this page, although it wasn't the page I had in mind, it was a page that had already been pre-glittered. Then we made the pocket out of card, we put the organza ribbon on with the pearls, we embossed this fussy cut deer, and we embossed his body with clear because he already had these markings on, and we embossed his antlers in silver, and I think that is that's been my star of the day. I think it looks pretty good, really. Then we put these words, Magic of Winter, down there. So here it is. Here's the page. See what you think. See if I can get him to glisten for you. Yeah, there he goes. You can just about see him. And then the trees, which are also twinkly. And the stars and the snowflakes. So there we are. I need a date. That's all I need now. I just need a date. So quite what I'm going to make the date out of, I do not know. I'm unsure at this stage. Oh my goodness. What am I going to... Shall I just stamp it? I think I might just stamp it. Let's see if I can find a stamp. Yeah, I'm just going to use this one. I used it the other day, but it's fine. I might just put it up there, actually. So I think that said the 12th. So we've moved on now to the 16th. 16th of January. Yeah, blimey. You know what this means? We're more than halfway through the book. Incredible as it seems. This is a bit of paper I was using for... the embossing.
Feels like we should be more than halfway through the year.
Does it feel like that too? Oh no, plenty of time to go. I'm going to try it with the Distress ink and see if that works. I know you don't get the clearest image, but it does work. What else does it say here? Oh, it's all years, but I don't think it goes up to our year. 2004. Paid, PM, AM, received. I don't know what that says. Answered. Enveloped? I don't know. What does that mean? Entered. E-N-T. And then a blank. So yeah, we can't go up. It doesn't go up to our age. It only goes to 2000 and something. 7. Yeah, that's no good. So shall I put paid on? Shall I put paid on, or PM or AM? I don't know what to put on. Paid, PM, AM, received, answered, entered. Or answered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're halfway.
Yeah, answered. Now, I'm not altogether certain that you're going to see this anyway on this blue. So all of this might be for nothing. Right, let's put it there because that looks like it's a sort of lighter part. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Perfect. So there we have it, guys. I'm getting fast. I'm getting too fast for my boots. I'll be leaving my boots behind. I'm so glad that you've joined me today. I really, really am. And we're really making progress now with this. I love the stag. He's lovely. I've shown you how to colour the gauze. Should you ever need to colour some gauze, I don't know where I've put it now. Oh, here it is. We've got some blue gauze now if we need it in the future. That'll see you through many a cluster. It's nice to use it actually on clusters and things. Snippets, that sort of thing. And just same, it's the exact same, whatever colour you want to do it. So there we are, there we have it. January the 16th is now completed. It even has its date. So thanks so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow at the same time. When we'll be on January the 17th. That sounds like we're making progress, doesn't it?
Jenny says that she uses some of your phrases and people look at her like she's gone mad.
Like
says,
what?
Let's get cracking. She's been saying rubbish a lot and nobody ever says that.
Don't they? No, because they don't even call rubbish rubbish, do they? They call it garbage. That's just garbage. let's get cracking is we say that all the time, don't we? We formulate these little plans, even if it's making dinner, whatever it is. We formulate the plan and then let's get cracking, isn't it?
Well, when you say we,
yeah.
I'd like to clarify that I never ever say let's get cracking.
No, you don't. It's like just leave me alone.
In fact, the phrase is let's get cracking.
No, very often it's let's get cracking, shall we?
Yeah, it's true.
Which usually means get up, Mr. F, and do whatever it is we've just planned.
Yes. Or sometimes you say maybe you'd like to consider doing.
I do say that. I do say that. Maybe you'd like to consider doing whatever it is. Well, really, what I mean is, get on and do it. Why are you not doing it now? Yeah, I guess I have some funny phrases. I'm Scottish by birth, so I think that I probably have some Scottish phrases. My dad was a real doer Scot, and doer, I appreciate, probably doesn't mean anything to you, but it's a phrase for somebody who's, how would you describe doer? Sensible, solid, slightly boring, lacking a sense of humour, that sort of thing. So yeah, my dad, he's a church elder. He was a sort of responsible man. And I would describe him as a doer Scot. So yeah, I guess I've picked up some sayings there, and then I've moved around the country as my job's taken me places. Spent a lot of time in Cambridgeshire, and I guess they have their own phrases as well, which I've picked up. I don't know. Yeah. However, Birmingham, yeah. Fortunately, I have not picked up that accent, and I'm sorry for anybody watching that is from Birmingham, but you know what I mean.
We do love Birmingham.
All right, look, I'm off. I'm just wasting your day now, I'm afraid. So see you tomorrow. You will see in between now and tomorrow Mr. Fixit's video pop up. We'll put a link to the group. If you're not in our group, please pop over to Facebook. It's Miss Paintalot's Junk Journal group. You'll be very welcome. We're one as mad as the other, to be honest with you, but a really nice, kind, lovely group of people. And stay safe, please. Above anything, stay safe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye.
Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.